Oh, hi everyone, welcome back to FVSD Live. My name's Bronwyn, and today I will be talking to you about my physical disabilities. Before I get into this video, if you enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Um, uh, Also, my cats are on the prowl, so if they start running around, I do apologise. So yeah. First thing I'm going to say is just a little bit of background about my physical disabilities. When I was born very floppy. Which is very common with people with foetal developmental spectrum disorder. Which led me to a diagnosis of hypotonia, which means poor muscle tone. And then when I was about 2.5, I started walking, and I would literally go on my really high tiptoes, which I can still do to this day, even though it's rather a struggle, which led to my muscles becoming more tight, which then led me to being diagnosed with hypertonia as well. And so that was Star. This hypertonia means that hypertonia means that hypertonia. The medical term for hypertonia is you gain, your muscles are too tight, your muscle tone's too tight, and so from a young age, I did spend quite a bit of time. Well, it felt like I spent a lot of time um at the Green Building, which is also called Peace Prospect. I cannot thank the staff enough there. They have helped me, they've helped my mum, they've helped my sister, and yeah, honestly, I have so many fond memories of that place. I remember from a young age, me and my sister would get really excited when we were walking up there. Going into this building, literally the toys I think they're still there, the toys, obviously. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, I got so excited to play. Excited to play with the kitchen, especially. Anyways, so the physiotherapist there, I've had quite a lot of physiotherapists. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that they gave up on me or anything. It's just because they would move on somewhere else. I The physiotherapist that I had, she wanted me to really push my heels down into the floor. Um, and so when she told me to, I did, and this caused me to stick my bottom out even more, which made her go, okay, so actually this girl needs extra support, which meant that I was given splints, splints, it just means like you've got something to stretch your muscles and stuff. I also, which were really painful actually, the splints. They did help me a lot. I also had, with primary school, they asked me to have some splints that I was supposed to wear all day 24/7. Originally, they wanted me to wear them for 6 weeks. When they had, thankfully, because of how badly it was affecting my balance, they went, no, 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 just 4. And so, I'm not gonna lie, it was the most longest one, but some of the most longest weeks of my life. I got more bullied, because of how bad my because how tight my muscles were, they trained my teaching assistant a little bit in physiotherapy, so she did my exercises for me in primary school. I and so with towards the end of primary school, I was forwarded to the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital in London, Bolsover Street, which was incredible. The staff were so friendly, and the doctor that I saw, as I told you last week, she gave me an option of having. Well, I asked her for an option of surgery. She said no because how tight my muscles were. And so, but the thing is, she still helped. She gave me more splints, and with primary school, I did go. I also remember going to Watford General Hospital for the splints. They were incredible. Honestly, it sounds really weird and gross when I say it, but the thing is, when I would have the cast made, they would ask you what colour you wanted because you're a little one, like you're a kid. And so it was amazing. I got to have pink ones, I got to have blue ones, I got to have purple ones. But the thing is, because they just fell apart so quickly. But yeah, and so that's when the RNOH in Bolsover Street actually gave me some proper ones rather than the stuff that fell apart. And so with secondary school, there was a base there, which is for people with special needs, and there was a physiotherapist who would actually start at the primary school next door, and so she would help with the students there with their physiotherapy, and then she would just walk on over because it's literally right next door. She would just walk on over to us and did me and some other students and with the exercises and physiotherapy, which was incredible. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, it was amazing because I didn't have to go and like get pulled out of class or anything with secondary school. It was amazing. Yeah, and I'm gonna slowly jump to now. And so basically, I very recently, and I didn't notice this until the so I was discharged from Bolsover Street just because I was given, well, it was because I was given the exercises and stuff, but due to my ankles becoming too tight again, I was referred back to the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital, but in Stanmore, which is brilliant. It's a lot closer. We're able to get there with public transport. Um, and honestly, they've helped me so much. Um, Sorry, that cat is absolutely ridiculous. I can't get over it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, very recently yeah, with the RNOH, when he asked me to stand there, and so I did, and he looked at me and said, sorry, squeaky stairs. There you go, Bella. He asked me to stand there for him, and so I did, and he said, can you push your toes, like, can you get your feet to meet? And so I did, and when I did it, I don't know if you could tell, my knees go inwards slightly, and he did actually point that out. And when I looked down, I was like, I didn't actually think, I never actually made the connection or anything. And so, yeah, with the RNOH, they actually bounced me around in the hospital. I went to the orthotics. I went to, oh my gosh, the foot guy. I really don't know what the professional name is. I really do apologise. The chap that would look at my feet. I went to physiotherapy who actually asked me to see if I could go to the gym next door, which is called Aspire. And Aspire Gym, if some people don't know, is a gym for people with a spinal injury or the physical disability. And so when I asked my GP for it, she said, yeah, absolutely, I'll happily help. And so she did. I'm not going to lie, it took ages. I actually did think I got lost in the system. And then lo and behold, just I think it was earlier on last year, I got a phone call from them and they said, hi, yeah, I'm just calling to approve your gym membership. And I'm just like, I'm not going to lie, I didn't think you were going to phone me. She's like, why? I'm like, well, I didn't hear anything, so I just figured I got dropped. And she's like, no, we just lost it. We've had a load of staff leave, and so yeah. But anyways, I've joined the gym, and it's not to lose weight or anything. It's actually to help me with the exercises and the physical disabilities and loosen those muscles. And so what I'm going to do today, if I can stand up, is show you some of my exercises. And so the ones that I do on the stairs, I do have quite a few, but these two are the main ones that I like to do. This one, oh yeah, it really stretches everything. It really does. It hurts a lot. It really, yeah. So, and then I try and do it for about a minute with each foot, and then also there's another one with having both feet down and try and touch your toes, which also hurts, but it more stretches this muscles rather than the ankles. But I do try and get it to stretch the ankles too. But yeah, I've got so many exercises, but these ones I don't recommend you do unless you get the advice from a doctor or your physiotherapy team. The next few clips I'll be showing you is of me on my exercise bike, which has helped me big time. Me doing some exercises on the floor, and me wearing my splints that I was supposed to wear to this day. I don't really like to do my splints and exercises too much because it hurts. It really does. But I still do them. And yeah, I will see you in a little while.